Mittwoch,
Okay, so who would
It's
like to
the
do
10th
the
of
reading for today?
10th of December, Rabbi First Pirke Avos.
Okay, yeah, who would like to start reading this morning?
I would.
Okay, very good. You got you have the document in front of you or on your screen, whatever you prefer.
Okay, so it's Mishnah Maseches Avos, Perich Vav, Mishnah Aleph. Shanu
Yes,
Chachamim B'lashon ha Mishnah Baruch Shebachar Bahem Uva Mishnasam. So Shanu means it's different.
no, Shana means it has been learned, or it's been taught.
Okay, it was taught uh, by the sages uh, in the Mishnah.
Built on the listen in the phraseology of the Mishnah, in the same format as the Mishnah.
Uh,
Meaning that's reference to Lashon Kodesh, right? The Mishnayos were written in Lashon Kodesh,
right.
and Bryce's many times were in Aramaic. Gemara is in Aramaic.
Uh-huh.
So this is these are Bryce's. So the significant point about this is these are Bryce's, and in spite of the fact that the Bryce's, they were written, these Bryce's in Lashon HaKodesh, Bilshon HaMishnah, in the same format, same language as the Mishnah.
Blessed is the firstborn.
No,
who is
Baruch
chosen.
Shebachar Behemu in Mishnah. Blessed is the Kadosh Baruch who chose them, the Chachamim, and the Mishnah Son, and their teachings.
And their what?
Teachings.
Teachings. Rabbi Meir Omer Kol Haosek B'Torah Lishma Zocher L'Devarim Harbe Velo Od Ella Schar Haolam Kulo Kidei Hu Lo Nikra Ria. Rabbi Meir says everyone who or anyone who is immersed in Torah for its own sake merits that the words he merits many words.
Not words, many things. Here means things, many things. He's privileged to many things.
He's privileged to many things. And not only that, but also all the world, he's privileged to all the world.
You have to be more medaic here. It says Shekol ha'olam kulo. Not only that, Ella, rather Shekol ha'olam kulo, the whole entire of creation, or the whole of entire existence. I mean that whatever exists, and not only what exists now, but what everything exists from the time of creation until the end of existence, that is Kedai. It's all Kedai for the person who's learning Torah Lishma.
Kedai means proper?
No, Kedai means it's worthwhile for.
Worthwhile for the one who Nikra, what is Nikra?
Well, so Nikra Re. So now this is the furthest. Now that's one thing. Now another thing. The one who's learning Torah Lishma is also Nikra Re'eh. He's called Re'eh.
And what does Nikra Re'eh mean?
So we if you remember in the Shever Brachas, we say we Shalom v'Reus, right? Reus is friendship. So Re'eh is a friend. So Reus is friendship. Re'eh is a friend.
Okay. And Milashon is the language of his friend?
One second. Miloshan. That's where I lost where you're reading from.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I skipped I skipped I skipped a paragraph. Nikra, he's called a friend.
Right.
Okay.
We'll see. That's going to be discussed.
So I'm not clear. So somebody who's immersed in Torah, he's privileged to many things. Not only that, but the whole entirety of existence is worthwhile for him. And he's called a friend.
Right, it's called a friend. Okay, so now this next paragraph is the rest of the Mishnah, which we're going to leave for the time being. Okay, but now if you go to the third paragraph, there Chaim al Avos. So this is going to now explain the concept of the friendships that's existing over here.
Derech Chaim al Avos per Perik Vav. Shenikra Rea Kule. He's called a friend, etc. Is this Peresh?
Perish, right, exactly.
Peresh. The explanation, Shehu Rea, that he is a friend, Al HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It applies to Hashem. Hashem is his friend.
He is a friend. He is a friend to a Kadosh Baruch Hu, right?
The Gam Hu Ria El Habrios, and also he's a friend to the creation.
Brios means in this case, in this context, Brios means people, to people.
People. Give me 1 second here. I need to clear this. Okay. To people. Visham Rea Nofal Al Shnayim Sheyesh Lahem Shtof V'chavor. So the name, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think that means shituf, partnership.
I can't hear you.
I think it means shituf, partnership.
I can't hear you.
It does come across.
The same raya, the noun, meaning the noun of raya, friend, noifel is applicable al shnayim on two people, on two entities. Let's put it this way: two entities, sheish lehem shituf v'chibur. They have a partnership and a connection. Shituf is partnership, and chibur is connection. It could be shituf is even better, maybe an interaction, or even maybe shituf means an interaction and chibur and connection. When you have two entities, right, that they have a shituf and chibur, they have an interaction and a connection. That's the reference of this word re'eh.
He kasher Yomar Reuven Hu Rea Shimon U Mamela, who Gam Cain, Shegam, Shimon, Rea, Ruvain, Ki Hashem, Hazeh, Ba Al Shnei Re'im Biyachad. Since that we say Ruvain, when you say Ruvain is a friend to Shimon, it follows also that Shimon is a friend to Ruvain, because this name comes upon two friends together.
Right. So re'eh, the concept of re'eh is that I mean, in English we call it a friend. So the understanding of this concept of friend is only possible if there's a mutual friend on the other behalf of the other person. That you must have person can't simply be a friend if the other person is not a friend to him. So you have to have this, as you said, a interaction and a connection between two entities, two people that we're talking about here. It says Shimon and Reuven. Shimon and Reuven. So Reuven is a friend to Shimon, and Memela also Gan came. Shimon must be consequently a friend to Reuven. Kishem Hazek, because this name, this name is within now, this noun of Rei, Ba'al Shnei Reim Biachad. It's applicable to two friends that are together.
Did we say that?
You can't be a friend if the other person's not a friend to you as well. Exactly.
So,
Yeah,
did we say that who was the original one? Reuven. Did we say that Reuven was a friend of Hashem, or not? Did we say anything like that?
no, we just that was just an example. Shimon and Reuven. That's just an example.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask if Reuven is a friend of Hashem, then is Shimon also a friend of Hashem, being a friend of Reuven?
Well, I mean, the one that we're talking about, the one becomes a friend of Baruch by learning Torah Lishma.
Mhm.
So if Shimon's doing that as well, then he's also in the category, correct?
All right. You can't ride on Shimon's shoulders.
No, he has to earn it himself. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So Mikom Makom Ein Lashon Rea Rak Al Shnayim. Nevertheless, we can only apply the idea of a friend to two. Sheyesh lahem shituf v'chibor yachad, that they have the interaction and the connection together. Aval ha'ahava mitzad ma hu yoter shenafsho kishura bin ahav. But from the perspective of love,
Meaning, however, Ava, he's going to the contrast between Ray and Ava. Ray meaning, as we say in English, is friendship, and Ava, as we say in English, is love. So he says, Ava mitzad ma hu Yosef bin nafsho kishur min na'av. That by Ava, it's from the aspect of that there's a greater personal connection to the one that's being loved.
There's a greater connection between people who love each other than there is between people who are friends.
Right.
Teda lecha yiksiv.
No, people be friends.
It's known to you that which is written in Vayikra. V'ahavas lir'ad kamocha.
It says in the pasuk in Hebrew, it's a commandment from the Torah.
Im kain gadol lashon ahava milashon rea, and therefore, the name of love is greater than the name of. I'm sorry. The expression of love is greater than the expression of friendship.
So we see there's a commandment that you should. We see that there's a commandment of love, that you have to have. So this you have to understand what's actually the depth of what this point is all about. It says la'afta recha kamocha. The recha already assumes, as we've been discussing up till now, recha means that you have a shituf and a chibur between two people. Okay, a shituf and a chibur between two people. But that apparently can be a very dry relationship. You have a interaction and a connection with a person, right? So that fact that you're interconnected and you're interacting with a person, that indicates that you have a friendship with that person, right? So that person that you have this connection and interaction with, you have a commandment of ava. There's a commandment of ava for that person that you have a connection and a interaction with. No, it's a commandment. It's a commandment. The commandment is for that a person who is a reyecha, your friend you shall love. Right? So it has to be your friend, right? And the commandment is that he who is your friend you shall love. And that's gonna add a different obligation and dimension to the relationship.
So why does it say love is greater than friendship?
Because the friendship is the basis of the relationship, but the ava is a different realm entirely, to adding a whole different dimension to the relationship.
Okay, I'm not following. It says you will love your friend as yourself. Im kain, which I'm translating as therefore, love is greater than friendship. I don't see the connection between. I don't see what the im kain is telling us.
Because the additional aspect of the relationship for friendship is the aspect of ava, which is added to that relationship, right? Meaning the friendship is the basis of the interaction and the connection, but there has to be interjected into that relation something additional. So that which is additional to the relationship must be higher than the actual relationship itself.
Oh, I see. Okay. Weiter?
Yeah.
Ki ha'ava hu kashur ha'nefesh bin bin ahav legamre ad shenechshav kamo so. Because love is what's kashur?
Connected.
You're tied to it, like you tie ropes together, they connect them together.
Because love is connected to the soul. And what is this word bina ahav?
Okay, that's the passive. You have the person who is doing the loving and the person who's receiving the love. So the ne'av is the person who's receiving the love.
I see.
The
Receiver.
nun makes it passive in terms of being receptive instead of being active in terms of being acting on.
Got it. Okay, so so the receiver, he receives completely. He receives the love completely.
So again, ki ha'ava hu kashur hanefesh b'nehav legamrei ad shenikshav kemoso. That the love is the connection of the nefesh of the person who's loving the one he loves completely, so much so until he's considered actually as himself.
Individuality.
So
No.
the object of the love is considered just like the giver of the love.
Would you say that again one more time, Lou, please?
So are you saying that the object of the love is the same, becomes the same as the giver of the love?
Well, nikshav kemoso, the attitude that the person has towards the one he loves is that he considers the person he loves as he himself as well.
Right. Umikom makom lashon ra'im ne'amar al shnei divarim sheyesh lahem chibur biyachad zeh lezeh v'zeh lezeh. Nevertheless, the expression of friendship says about two things.
Two entities in this case, two entities.
Two entities that they are, or that they have a chibur, a partnership together, this one to this one and this one to this one.
Right.
Aval.
So see, this is he's going deeper into the contrast between the Ava and the Reya, the love and the friendship, that the expression of Re'im, right? When you use the expression of Re'im of people who are friends, Nemar, that's speaking about two entities that they have a chibur biyacha, they have some common connection. This one to this one, and this one to this, and they have some common connection. There's some common point of reference that they both share. Right?
Like John.
There was an Abba, there was more of Abba by then.
Yeah, but it started out as a friendship. Into love. I'm just trying to connect it to something, you know, to the Tanakh.
Yeah. So you have the aspect of Ava is an added interjected aspect of a friendship which is previously existing, right? And the basis of the friendship is because of some common chibur, some commonality that the two people have between themselves. So that's enough. That's enough. That commonality that they share is enough to create a friendship. Wow.
Aval efshar ki Reuven ohev es Shimon, the Shimon Eino ohev es Reuven, but it's possible that Reuven loves Shimon, but Shimon does not love Reuven.
Right, meaning they have a friendship. Their friendship exists because of their common interest, the common life together in some way or another. Some aspect of their lives causes them to be connected and to interact, as we said, chibur v'shituf, right? Interaction and connection. So they have some external reason for them coming together and sharing their lives together, interacting and connecting with each other about some specific thing. But it could be that in that relationship, one can have love for the other, another will not necessarily have love for the other person.
Right. What is Aleph Kuf?
Ella im Cain.
Ella in Cain.
Yes.
But if so, Yomar she Ruvain hu ohev ohavo shel Shimon ki lashon ze bevadai ne'emar kasher Ruvain hu ohev es Shimon. But if so, speaking that Ruvain loves Shimon, that his love for Shimon, since this is an expression, it's certainly a statement that when Ruvain loves Shimon, the Shimon gam Cain ohavo shel Ruvain, and Shimon also loves Ruvain, below sheyahav Ruvain es Shimon, and Ruvain does not love Shimon. The Shimon Eino ohev es Ruvain, and Shimon does not love Ruvain. I'm confused.
Okay, so again, let's again. It says it's extra when it comes to friendship. So they have to share the friendship. Otherwise, there's no basis for a friendship. You can't have a friendship if you don't mutually have a friendship together. Friendship means that you have two people that have this common interaction and connection. But when it comes to Ava, so you can say it's Efshashik Ruvain Oiv es Shimon, V'Shimon Eino Oiv es Ruvain. It could be that one of the two parties loves the other and the other one doesn't love the other one as well. So Elohim Kain Yomer, unless you say, meaning if you're going to say, meaning the when you use the expression Ava, if you say Ava, that if you say Reuven loves Shimon, right? So that expression means that Shimon also, right, loves Reuven. But if you say Reuven who oivel shel Shimon, if you say that Reuven is is beloved to Shimon, then that's going to indicate there's only love in one direction. Like Reuven who oiv Shimon, Shimon gamkein oiv shel Reuven. That when you say that Reuven is right is beloved to Shimon, right? So this is indicating that there's an interaction between the two that is equal. That Reuven who Avos shel Shimon, that expression he's trying to he's using this. This is an expression. Reuven who Avos shel Shimon. Reuven is a beloved person to Shimon. That expresses, right? This expression is used definitely when Reuven, who is an oyev of Shimon, and Reuven is beloved to Shimon, and Shimon Gamkin all to Reuven, and Shimon is also a beloved person to Reuven. Below Yavid Reuven as Shimon, and it's not referring to a case where Reuven is loving Shimon, and Shimon ain't oyev as Reuven, and Shimon does not love Reuven, right?
Right, got it. Vafilu es Ruvain ohev es Shimon. And even if Ruvain loves Shimon, and Shimon ohev es Ruvain, and Shimon loves Ruvain, Michol Makom lo nikraim ra'im. Nevertheless, we don't call them friends. Ki ein lashon rea rak v'lashon sheyesh lahem shituf u'rei'un biyachad. That there is not that with friendship there is only a situation where there is a partnership, the reus and friendship together.
Right. It could be that if Reuven is oyeves Shimon and Shimon is oyeves Reuven, you could have that they both love each other. They call them lo nikareim. Still, they're not. You don't refer to them as friends. Meaning friendship is only reference to a relationship when people have this interaction and this friendship together.
What do you call them?
Associates. Could be associates, acquaintances, associates.
They love each other and we call them acquaintances?
No, they love each other. There's a love between the two of them, but they're not interacting, and they don't have a shituf, meaning there's no practical mutual activity between the two of them.
Which is stronger, love or friendship?
That we have to wait for that. We can't answer that yet. Hold on.
Well, didn't we already say? Im Kain, if so, love is greater than friendship.
Yeah, but that's if there's a pre-existing friendship already. But here he's introducing the concept that there can be love without friendship. If there's friendship, right? It's because that's the pasuk. The pasuk l'ra'af l'recha kamocha. So you have a friend, and you're obligated to have love for that friend,
Therefore, love is
right?
bigger than friendship.
Love is stronger.
In that case, love is going to be bigger than friendship because that's when you have a pre-existing friendship. So then you interject the aspect of love into the relationship, which indicates that the love is a higher, it's a additional aspect of the relationship, which is just friendship. You're adding something to that friendship, that relationship of friendship. But let's say you have people that they have ava, but they don't have a friendship. He's dealing with this in depth, in detail here, because there's going to be further on in the Mishnah, we're going to see that there's going to be a necessity to understand these concepts.
It seems at the moment that they're shifting concepts for each. Sometimes love is equivalent to friendship, sometimes the other way around, sometimes higher, sometimes lower.
They could depend on the dynamics of each relationship, possibly.
I think that just at the moment they're just words to distinguish an aspect of relationship between each.
Right.
There's not much use if it's a shifting definition for each.
Mm-hmm. All right, look, hold on. We're going to go into more detail about this. This is just the beginning here.
So I'm trying to understand this idea of love without friendship. Let's say the relationship between me and my sister. I love my sister, but I have no real interaction with her. She's not part of my life. We're not involved in business. We're not involved in anything. I mean, every once in a while, I talk to her, say, "How you doing?" And that's about it.
That's it.
Is that what we're talking about when we say there's love but not friendship?
That could be an example. That might be a very good example, as a matter of fact. Right?
Okay.
Maybe it could be. And we'll hold on to that again as an example. We'll see if that fits in later as we go further on.
Ulechach amar ki mi she osek b'Torah lishma nikra rea lemakom ule tachatonim. Therefore, when we say someone who is involved in Torah for its own sake, he's called a friend to Hashem and to everything below.
Right. So this is the beginning of the necessity of why he's going into all these details, because we're going to have, if you notice, if you go back to the first paragraph, right? It says the end of the first paragraph, right? Who nikra Ray? He's called Ray, right?
Trying to find it. Let's see.
End of the first paragraph.
Got it.
Nikra Ray, and then go to the beginning of the second paragraph. We didn't do this yet. Now's the time to introduce the second aspect of the Mishnah. He's Nikra Ra'eh, meaning friend.
Ahov ohev es hamakom.
Then you have.
Pardon?
You go ahead.
Ohev es habrios.
Okay, so stop there. So so who Nikra Ra'eh? He's called Ra'eh, friend. Oh, he's called beloved. Ohev es hamakom. He's beloved to a Kadosh Baruch Hu, Oiv es a Brias, and he's Oiv is beloved among people. So now you're introducing the aspect of Ava, in addition to the aspect of friendship. So that's what this next paragraph is going to give us some insights into. But we'll have to stop here and continue with this tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem.
Thank you,
We'll
Rabbi.
see how it. Yeah, very good. Okay. Mitzvah Shem will continue tomorrow. Roy, you should have a good afternoon. Hope to see you tomorrow. And continue on with Hilchos Hanukkah in a short while, Mitzvah Shem.
Have a good day, Roy.
Okay.
Okay, Yashikaya.
Have a good day, everybody.
Thank you.
Say hello to your son-in-law, your son-in-law.
I'm sorry, was that directed to me? No. Okay.
No, he's on mute.